ladies and gentlemen. This is the captain speaking, Alberto, and here's with me is the co-pilot, Danny, from Sweden. We would like to welcome you on board. It's gonna take about 1 hour flight from London to Dublin. We don't expect a lot of turbulence to the flight, but please, for the safety of everybody, keep your fasten seat belt and follow the instruction of a beautiful cabin crew. Thank you for choosing our airline. Wish you a pleasant flight and enjoy. Thank you. I'll give you some more updates towards Dublin.
Hello everybody and welcome once again to another video with me, Danny Neubecker. This is Alberto and his wonderful 737 simulator that I went to a few months ago. It's located in England, southwest of London in Hampshire. It's a great simulator that took Alberto 3 years to build, together with his family. And in this video I will try the simulator myself and ask a few questions of how it all got built. Welcome! It's boarding time! Okay guys, so we're here in Sheffield Park with Alberto in Alpha Simulation, and thank you for letting me come to visit you here in England.
No problem, sorry, it's Alpa, not Alpha.
Oh, sorry,
because
Alpha.
A lot of people confused, they always call me Alpha. And so the funny thing is in America there is something called Alpha Simulation. There is no H between P and A.
Alpha Simulations, guys. I butchered your name straight away.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people get confused.
So, now that I got the name right, I can also let you know that Alpa stands for Alberto Paduanelli, which happens to be his name. He grew up in Italy, but moved to England in 2006 with a dream to build his own simulator. I found his YouTube channel Alpa Simulations a few months ago, and I really wanted to meet him, so I did. Alberto welcomed me into his house and showed me around before we sat down to talk in his lounge where his guests can relax before and after flight. So first of all, why did Alberto move to England?
After I finished my high school graduation, specialization in Italy, I did the military in Italy. I flew to America to do my Bachelor Science degree in electronic engineering. And in America I was living, I was working, but then in 2005 America was not for us, for me and my brother. My brother was also with me, and we decided to go back to Italy because we kind of missed the Italian culture and everything. However, when I went back to Italy for 6 months I was looking for jobs and I couldn't find anything, and so I decided to move to England. At the time in England there were still a lot of opportunities, a lot of jobs. I had a friend that was living in London. He gave me shelter for a couple of months until I was on my feet. And the rest is history. So in 2006 I moved to England and I managed to purchase my first house, car. My wife then came to stay with me as well. And we've been living since then in this beautiful part of countryside in Hampshire.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the cockpit here with Alberto in the cockpit as well, my captain. Jesus Christ, this is amazing. As soon as you put the headset on, you look good. You look like a pilot.
I don't know if glasses are good by the moment.
I use glasses as well, look. Yeah. I'm hot, you're hot, we're both hot. We have our uniform on.
Yes, by the way, it takes a while to get this. No, I'm joking. I just got the shirt. you can just...
I have 4 as well.
Okay, so let's check this. Everything is okay. I need to make sure that I don't distract myself because obviously...
Yeah, sorry.
I have different camera looking at me and no pressure.
I'm the worst pilot monitoring here.
It's okay. You know, the good thing about simulator is that if something goes bad, we can always recover, and if something goes really, really bad, we can reset. I saw a commercial on TV, and it says, do you want to learn to fly? Here is the magazine, blah, 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 buy this every week. For this price, you receive the game, and you receive also the magazine, which teach you from the basics of flying to the instrumentation and so forth. I asked my dad, I want to have that, please, please, please. So my dad say, oh, okay, no problem. And so every week I used to go to tabaccaio, where in Italy they sell newspaper, and I was really looking for every day that was coming out to go and get my new magazine, because every week was coming with a new one. And so that's where it started, and it's been a passion that I couldn't let go. It was like new program were coming out, new computer, new processor, much better graphic, and I was trying to catch up with this, with all this change in the technical world, and so I grown up now, but the passion has always been there, and I think maybe the passion grew up maybe too much now.
Yeah, maybe. It might have been so.
Okay, let's remember everybody, we have 270 passengers aboard. Among them, lots of children. They are going to visit their grandparents in Dublin. I'm looking forward to park the plane and have a nice
Guinness.
Yeah, Guinness, pint of Guinness when we finish this flight. So let's go and enjoy yourself. Okay, 23, 24, and go. Fuel flow on, and here fuel flow is increasing. We have N1 increasing. Pushback is stopped, so we are done with the pushback. I'm gonna set parking brake on, and we just monitor the engine number 2.
This is cool. This is so amazing.
When you reach about 56%, you will see they disconnect, and the electric will go off for half a second.
Yeah, start a cutout.
Okay, so number 1
It's stable.
says stabilize. Okay, back on, off, hydraulics on, and we're gonna test the flight control. So full left, full right, full down, full up. We need to have flaps 5 as calculated, auto throttle arm, VNAV on, LNAV on, flight director on. Okay, so we're ready to go for taxi. The checklist complete?
No, flight control checked, and ground equipment.
Ground equipment clear on my left side.
Right is clear.
Right
And
is
before
clear.
the taxi checklist is complete.
As I was flying on the simulator, I start to get bored by using keyboard and a joystick. And yes, you can buy some fancy joystick, a little bit better. By the end of the day, everything was through keyboard. If I need to turn on the landing lights, I don't want to move to the screen up, try to find with the mouse the click and click the button. I want to be able to control, to see where I'm going, and just flip the switch. So that's where the idea came from. I say, I want to build a simulator. That's it. I told my wife, look, if we're moving house, I need to have an house with at least a double garage, because I need to have the space. I still don't have the money, but at least one of the things I'm going to have, the space.
You could look ahead and see.
Yes, you got to go step by step. The money I don't have, and maybe that will be the most difficult, but at least the space I have. So we bought this house, and the space was there, and that's where I start to, my plan will start coming along. So even if it was 20 years in the planning, I had all the schematic, I had all in my mind, okay, I want to do this way, I want to do that way, I want the sim to do this, to do that, how to do the graphic and projectors, all the stuff. So yeah, now that the space, I had to come up with the money. And what I was doing is, I start to look at the best supplier I could find of these modules. I compare all of them. A lot of them give me quotations. A lot of them didn't respond much. And then I chose the best supplier that for me was working. So I went to Sismo Solution. It's a company in Spain. And I liked them straight away because they were answering my questions straight away. They were very polite. Maybe because I'm from South Italy and maybe Spanish, South Italian, we are very close to each other, so I could easily talk to them. And what I like about them is that while the other one were either selling the full or they want the price straight away, which was difficult for me. System Solution, you can buy module. You can either buy, I'll give you an example, you can buy the pedestal as a full module, or you can buy the individual card that goes. Yeah. So if you have €80 only, you can just buy the first piece. And then you have another €80, you buy the second until you have all the pieces and make the pedestal. Or if you have like 3,000-4,000 euro, don't remember now how much I pay, you buy the full pedestal. And so that's what I was doing. I was saving money and I will buy maybe the pedestal. Then a month after I was buying the MIP, the main central part of the simulator. Then another time I was buying the overhead. So the cost was split. So I was working, save some money, and then use this money to buy for the parts of the simulator.
So you want to go before takeoff checklist?
Yeah, before takeoff checklist.
Flaps?
Flaps 5 and set. We got flight green.
External lights.
External lights. On and strobe on.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Okay. So
just to confirm that we are cleared for takeoff from runway 27 right.
We're gonna tell the cabin crew that we are ready to take off, pretty much. See guys, that's why it's important to stay focused during this.
Yeah.
Typically, pilots don't talk so much during the...
Oh no. We're talking way too much.
Approaching 27 right.
Oh, that's amazing. You even have that one.
Yeah, that's the RAS.
Yeah, the RAS. Look at that.
On runway 27.
Okay, we
right.
are good to go. One of my favorite planes is actually a 777. And I just love, I don't know, I just like the cockpit, the structure. It's always been my favorite plane, 777-300 or -200. So the idea was to build that one. I contacted at the time one of the few companies that were making a full-scale 777 was Flight Deck Solution. It's a company in one of the best companies in the world that does actually flight decks. They are located in Canada, and I talked to Peter Coase, who is the owner. And we had a video conference and everything. So I asked the dimension to be prepared. And unfortunately, the 777, I was not expecting how big it was. You know, I was surprised. It's a beast. And I check in my space, that simulator itself will fit, but you need to account for the actual screen around. And if I had to put a 777, the screen would have been so close that it would not be looking good. You need to have a little bit of distance between the window where you're sitting and the actual, screen.
Yeah.
So for the reason, I had to ditch the 777. And then I thought about it. I talked to my kids, what do you like, 737 or Airbus 320? That was another option, these are the two most common options everybody does. At Airbus 320, I do like it, but it's a lot of auto, and, it's almost fly by itself. I wanted to have a little bit more old school type of flying. Yes, the switches still, so we opted for the 737 NG next generation.
Are you ready, guys, for takeoff?
Let's go. Okay, 40%. Stable, toggle.
Indications normal.
Speed active and live.
80 knots.
Cross check 80 knots.
It really doesn't matter how many times you do this. The takeoff will always be a special one. And what an amazing simulator to do this in. I mean, the sounds were just so amazing and the graphics were just... wow!
V1.
rotate.
Gear up.
Concentrate. Gear up.
Good. Okay, flaps 1, please.
Speed check, flaps 1.
So this is nice view. Every time I take off from Heathrow, there's a nice view. The reservoir, you can see. And flaps up.
Speed check, flaps up. Oh man. So beautiful. You're a genius, Alberto.
Look at the nice fog. You see when you enter the clouds, there is a little bit of fog first, and then. Okay, I need to pay attention here.
Yeah.
Okay, autopilot on, please.
Command B. Oh, you want Command A?
Command A, I usually use it, but it's okay. One or the other one at the moment, it's okay. Okay, so let's do after takeoff checklist.
So, okay. After takeoff checklist, air condition packs.
Okay, auto. Air condition, circulation auto, yes.
Pressurization.
Pressurization, it's stable, checked.
And landing gear,
Landing gear to off.
And flaps.
Flaps all up.
After takeoff checklist complete.
Okay, one thing that obviously we need to do is now we pass the transition altitude, so landing lights goes off, runway turn off. Now we are gonna tell the cabin crew that they can start. We are off the clouds, so we can tell cabin crew they can get up and start serving sandwich and. We're very good in this airplane. We give sandwich and drinks for free.
Oh, nice. You hear that, guys? You're getting for free.
Auto brake off.
Look at the clouds, guys. This is amazing.
This is very nice. It's cloudy. Unfortunately, not much to see, but okay. So we can enjoy a little bit as I put autopilot, so we can talk. And when we get to before the top of descent, we will start to do preparation for the landing.
What did the people in life say before you did it, when you came with the idea, and what are they saying now about this?
Okay, they were saying that I was crazy, and now they're saying that I'm still crazy. they think I was crazy, but then they knew me, the capabilities, they always believe in me. And so they always said, you know, if there is a guy that can pull this up, it's actually you, Alberto. So they give me a lot of support. Now they're happy that they can see the result. The result is very good. When they come and they see flying, they don't, my older brother is not into much into this, my wife is not into this, but at least when they see it, when people remain shocked when they see the simulator, they're very happy to say, my husband did it, my brother did it. And it was also good to see that I'm having a lot of requests from customers to do the session. So little by little, very little by little, I'm taking some money back from what I spent to try to recuperate at least a part of it. It will take many years to get back all the money that I spent. I don't think I will never reach that, but at least I can get a little bit of money back of what and the money will be reinvested into the sim to make even better and better and better every time. There is always more technology that come out, more the better graphic, better simulators, better software and so forth.
Yeah, look at this clouds. It's just breathtaking. Wow. People need to come here and do this. Fly with you.
The thing is, I always notice that because I also do video.
Yeah.
It never comes as good as real life. Like no matter what camera I use, no matter what I try, what trick I try to show the graphics and everything, it always comes a little bit worse than actually it is. Even the display and everything, it's different when you actually come in here and touching things and try, live. It's just another level.
So you're basically saying we should stop recording now? Okay, that was everything with boarding time. Thank you. Bye-bye.
No, recording is important to show that we exist and what do we do and
Yeah.
how it looks. But
I agree with you 100% with I've seen so many clips from simulators, and this you must experience this in real life.
I mean, the sound, the closure environment, you know, like how close it is and how everything is like I mean, this is scale 1-to-1, and it's been many real pilots try for not to pay, but they try just to have fun with me, and they told me it's exactly the same dimension. So the plane is quite a big plane, but the cockpit it is what it is.
Yeah, it's like I said, you really are a genius.
I'm monitoring everything. I monitor the speed. I'm monitoring the altitude. I'm monitoring the navigation display at the route. Engine also. Usually this one, you put it there so you have information there. We can check from the camera if there is anybody from outside the cockpit.
That's amazing.
At the moment there is nobody, just in case, you know, somebody wants to access the cockpit, so we can always. Like yesterday, my son knocked to give me a tea, and he didn't say who it was, so I switched the camera and he showed me there was him. So
that's amazing. I love that.
Yeah.
I can really hear the nerd bell ringing, but it's so great. I love it.
Yeah.
This is why I love this, doing this. You go around and see people, the simulators, and how they do things, because that's another thing. I never heard that before. People having a camera for that.
I was taking actually note how much I was paying step by step, but then you get to a point where you lose track, because you keep buying so many things around. I was like, you know, well, I'm bored in taking this track, and why am I doing this? I need it anyway. So I can tell you in terms of price, if I take in total the cost, because remember the room was also, it's a double garage. I have to do insulation, the flooring, the lighting. So some contractor were paid, the building on the walls, the electrical. Then the simulator, transportation. Because of this Brexit here, everything I was buying from outside UK, I have to pay taxes. So all that. Plus, I built even more. The simulator came as standard. I start disassemble a couple parts, electrically change something, make it even more realistic. I had the back of the plane, which is the jump seat, fully custom made by Fly by Cockpit in Portugal, something they never done it, so they have to draw on the CAD, all that. The projectors, the screen, the computer, obviously the software, the game, which a lot of people don't like to call it game, but
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I if I see the simulator, they may confuse.
I just lost 10,000
No,
viewers.
no. It's not. No, I don't consider a game, but it's to obviously separate. If I say the simulator, they may think no, it's not game, but the software. And the license, I'm using ProSim commercial license. So all this, if I have to give a price together, we're looking 150,000 pounds. Yeah. So that's about 170,000 euro.
Those 3 years it took for you, I mean, I know you did hard work, but it really paid off. You really have something beautiful here. It's amazing. Yeah.
It's beautiful when everything works perfectly.
Yeah, of course.
And finger crossed, hopefully nothing's gonna happen today. But sometimes with all this software that we use and they're outside of our control, you may find the odd message, sometimes they appear. But the important is that within a minute you can go and fix everything and troubleshoot everything, so that's okay. All right.
What was the funny part with building the sim, and what was the hard part with it? Like, was there a time where you felt like giving up? And was there a time where you actually felt like, yeah, that's my dream, I want to do this? What was...
The beautiful time was when I actually started the sim, when I received the first package, you know, big package, carton box, you are opening up, and it's like a kid on a Christmas day. You see the pieces that makes the floor, you see all other pieces, obviously no instruction book, so you need to figure out. But it was for me one of the good day, because I knew that day it was really becoming true. Until then, it was a lot of should I do it, should I not do it, let me see about the payment, let me see about this and that. And but at the time when you receive the package, that's where it becomes true.
Okay guys, we have here directly from Spain, Sismo Solution, the full 737NG MIP main instrument panel, followed by the two EFIs,
Yeah.
and the MCP mode control panel.
Look at my baby video.
The quality is unprecedented.
The hard part, it comes almost every week. I'll give an example. The yoke was not responding anymore, right? So I start thinking it must be mechanical, it must be electrical, the potentiometer, it must be the driver, it must be Windows, maybe the graphic, maybe the Windows update, or the calibration of the, you know, the joystick, the yoke into the computer. You start thinking about all this, and in the end it was just during a test I forgot to plug back the USB. You know, looking back, you know, when you ask yourself, why is all this is happening? Somebody from above is mad at me for doing this. When you think backwards, you're like, hey, you know what, actually all those issues helped me a lot. Because if everything went smooth, now if something breaks, I don't know where to look because I never had experience. But instead, all those teach me where to look, and it does help every day, even to improve. So now when something breaks, and I know they breaks all the time, for example, I go and try to change something in order it doesn't break anymore, doesn't happen again. So I look at the root cause investigation, apply correction, and then corrective action.
Okay, so the next things that is gonna work here, I'm gonna work on the radio communication, the radio set, the headphones. I have something to go here for a double USB plug, and obviously there will be the plug for the radio as well. So the ventilation system with the heating system is gonna go inside there from the back, and it's gonna be a working heating and air.
Okay, you're saying every time everything works in this cockpit, but is there anything that actually doesn't work that you want to fix or you can't fix? Like, is there a button or something somewhere?
No, all the button works. The only things that's done, they're very only the only things, and I'm gonna in the future change is the yaw damper here. This one here, that's a dummy one, doesn't work. These ISFD instruments, they do work digitally. So this one, if you pull the ADF or VR, it will move. They're digital. However, the buttons, they are also dummy. So they works. As you can see, it works the standard, and is increasing at the speed. So it works. This one works also, but it's just the button that are dummy, and this one is dummy. So those are the only.
Okay.
Those are the only 2-3 things that it's not real, but it's not difficult to find one and change. It's about finding the time. Now, one thing that I need now, the recirculation fan. If you notice this one here, it's actually connected to a real fan in the cockpit. So if you turn out, it gives us a little bit of fan assist ahead, because it's getting quite hot.
So what do you say? This works?
Yes. If you put the hands near the grate, you can see some hair coming through.
Wow!
Can you feel it?
Yeah.
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 All these are just for the show, or is it?
No, it doesn't show for the show. They're not here.
Because you still feel the passion for the sim. It's not like you built this and now you're tired of it. You still.
No, I feel the passion, but I took a break. I did say to
yeah.
my wife and my family, I say after this I need to take a break because it took so much away from in terms of energy and mental, you know. I need a break, and also my dream was to have a simulator, and I have it now. I don't have much bigger dream than this. I mean, everything else comes, together. We have a nice house, a nice family, health. We enjoy going on holiday. So I reached what I wanted to reach. You know, there is nothing. Maybe in the future, if I move it to a warehouse and becomes a bigger, more serious business, when we have a lot of customers, really lot, maybe I'll build an Airbus. Or maybe a 777, going back to the 777 and say that, let's go back to the roots of, But yeah, you need to, I think mentally you need to kind of reset, because now I know what I've been through. So to think that I'm gonna build another one, for example, knowing what I've been through, to think that I'm gonna build another one, you kind of mentally you need to be prepared because you know what's coming to you. Although, again, thinking positive, you learn so much that now probably if I build another one, it will be much, much easier because I already know what to do. I don't repeat the same mistake. I know, so it will be much easier.
It's amazing that you're thinking about maybe building another one. I mean, it's crazy. Yeah, but you are crazy.
No, I'm crazy, yeah. But not now. I said I'm gonna take a break.
I got you, but still, you're still thinking of it like it could be a thing.
Well, I mean, it's the business going well, to be honest. I'm having a lot of customer. We have a website, alpasimulation.co.uk. Just a little bit of marketing there. Everything you can book online. It's everything automatic, and people come into the session. I have people coming even twice, 3 times because they like the sim. It will be very nice to expand to have even more customer. I also have now a second instructor that is working with me. When I travel, for example, and we have customer, the second instructor will take over the lesson. So I'm trying to expand as much as I can be. So the only time where I will build another one, if I decide to really move my sim to a bigger warehouse, to have a proper center and everything, and because you have the space, I'll say, okay, let's make it a full sim center. So let's build maybe a sales knife, people want to do VFR and so forth. Yeah. But for the moment, I'm happy. So we arrive in a factory, and that will be lower transition. So we're gonna follow DW100, carry on. If we need to do a holding pattern, for example, if we are very high or we have some problem that we need to sort out, we can do an holding pattern here as soaring, nice and beautiful. Now the doubling is quite a beautiful approach because it lets you do all this circle here, okay, and then it goes to transition pizza,
yeah,
and then from there we will approach to runway 28.
And this island here, me and my girlfriend got together.
This island here?
Yeah.
Wow, maybe we should circle around just to say, hey, look where we are. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah,
okay.
so it was a beautiful day, and we basically, not that we said it out loud, but we were basically got together.
Okay. So when we reach top of descent, you will see that this one it's already got 7,000 and it's gonna start descending. So there you go. Listen, seatbelt on, and we're gonna tell the cabin crew that we are ready for landing. So they're gonna prepare. We're gonna put our start switch to continuous. Below 5,000, we're gonna turn on the runway turn off and runway landing lights on. We're gonna set the speed brake arm. Okay, flaps 1, please.
Yep. Speed checks.
Altimeter setting.
Okay.
Flaps on.
I'm gonna arm the speed brake. Okay, flaps 5 please.
Speed checks.
Altimeter setting.
Yeah, we're high. We're like 1,200 feet too high.
Yeah. Well, that's why you don't take picture and go around during the approach. You
That
know?
was my fault. Are you blaming me?
No. Because I also wanted to take pictures, so. So you can say the glass slope is way below, so we're a little bit high, but we're gonna make it. We are gonna make it.
We're not gonna make it.
No. Well, hopefully we're gonna make it.
So this is what we're talking about, that we're high here.
Yes, it tells you that we are off course by 700 sort of feet. I think I see the runway.
Yeah, I see the runway. I can see it. I have visuals. That's the island over there where me and my girlfriend got together.
Okay, so you are gonna land.
Yep.
So the wind is over there. So we have a wind pretty much frontal. So you're not gonna do any crab wind landing.
Do you want to film or should
I say crab, but not crab.
crap? Hey, I'm gonna crap it out.
Gear down, flaps 15.
Gear down.
Flaps 15.
That's 15.
Speed check, flaps 15. So at the moment we are correctly on approach. Localizer caps is captured. Glass slope is captured. We are perfectly on the path. You can see here how good we are, and the speed is actually a little bit above what I really need. So I'm gonna, for some reason it disconnect by itself. Okay, hopefully it's working now. And flaps 30 please.
Altimeter setting.
Okay. Speed checks. Okay, so you're ready to go?
So you want me to go manually right now?
On that, yeah.
Disconnect. Okay, we're manual, we're fine.
Okay, so
Oh, this is crap. This is not crabbing, this is crapping.
400.
okay, speed is good. You are pretty much center, but you're slightly below.
300.
You just need to let it go down, flare, and enjoy a nice good touchdown. And then you get yourself a pint of
200.
Guinness. Reverse brake as well, okay?
Let's see if I can.
I think you're doing good, but you.
I mean, it's just
It's because you're using the trim, so you're using a lot of
yeah,
elevator.
exactly that.
And then to be on the center, use the rudder to be on the center when you land, okay? Gently, because the rudder also.
I'm too high now.
It's okay. I think we have it done.
50.
Left, front.
I'm trying.
Oh, okay,
Jesus.
okay. There was no Guinness of point at all. Okay, that's okay. Flat.
Oh, gosh. Oh, man.
Okay, reverse, center, reverse. Okay, speed brakes is up.
That was so bad.
No, it was good. Come on. This is your first.
Not first time though.
Okay, 90,
Manual braking.
80, so usually 60, but
Yeah, I like.
okay, 60 knob manual
Manual
braking.
braking, yeah. Okay. And then right here. I don't have a tiller, right? So you are taking over.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god, that was terrible. I felt like I had the control, but then I was.
Something happened in the end that you just went.
Yeah, but because I wanted to flare, but it felt so heavy. Maybe I was trimming too much or something. I don't know, but I mean, this was my fault. I'm not saying that, but I mean, I didn't understand why I couldn't flare all of a sudden.
Not too bad.
Well, you're very kind if you're saying that, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to be kind. That was a disaster.
Yeah, that was a total disaster.
I'll tell you, man, after this flight, I do really need a beer.
Yeah.
Okay, so flight director off,
Oh, yeah.
weather radar off, and then we have TRRA off, Stand by.
Actually, my job here, clean up flaps.
Yeah. Okay, we go.
3,
Okay,
4.
there is no one. We are approaching the runway, so we cross the runway.
I need to feel the touch this one as well. How it feels. Nice.
Which one?
I just turned the probe on. I just want to feel the touch of it. I love that I can touch things here in here because
Approaching.
I'm so
3,
used to
4.
doing this on the computer, so it feels nice to touch everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I was saying before. Do you remember when I said I was tired of touching the keyboard and mouse? It's beautiful, you know, but then in the end you're like, do you want to fly or you want to fly?
Yeah. Most of us can't do this though, but yeah, it's amazing that we can visit you.
My sim, it was my dream, and I managed to do it. I had to say thank you to my wife. I mean, she's fantastic woman. She put up with all my shenanigans, as they say, all the crazy stuff. Like you don't find a wife that when you tell her, hey, I'm gonna build a simulator, it's gonna cost me probably under 50,000. Are you okay with that? Any wife probably will throw a pants in your face and say, but no, she was okay with that. She knew it was my dream.
That was an interesting parking.
Yeah. I gotta tell you though, the talking and doing all this is not easy.
No, look, I did a crappy landing, so if you do a crappy parking, that's fine by me. Okay, so this was an amazing flight. Really, really good. Thank you, Alberto, for letting me be in this simulator with you. It was a pleasure.
Pleasure is mine.
I really want to come back and do this more often. I wish I could come here every day. It's a fantastic simulator. Wow, well done. Well
Thank
spent.
you.
Money well spent.
Yes, thank you. Two, it was a team bonding experience with my kids. Can you imagine for a father how beautiful is that for 3.5 years, you spend every day with the kids, from pass me the screwdriver to, hey, look if the lights is turning on when I switch these, and they were like so enthusiastic to see how this was coming up. To me, it's something that when they grow up, they will never forget.
Listen, I'm your engineer at the back, okay? So if you want to crash the plane or something going on, I don't know how to help you. Oh, this is the busy day today. Brandon, you really know how to do it?
Yeah, I'm doing it like
How do you know?
because I've been playing most of first and later. I've been using planes so you know that's how I know how to do it. No, because I've been playing most of first and later. That's how I know.
Hey, pulled up already. What is this? I don't know.
Yes, just testing. They always do that, so they make sure to play.
Don't sink.
They will say, back in 30 years ago, my dad built a simulator, or he built it with us, And to me, that doesn't have any price. The fact that your kids can remember you for this team bond experience, like when you go on holiday and stuff, you cannot put a price on that. So who cares about the money? My dad used to say, money come and go. By experience, lasts forever. So if you sacrifice something for the greater good, go for it.
So guys, this was it. You should really visit Alpa Simulations.
Yeah, guys.
It's a really fantastic simulator.
If you want to book a session, www.alpasimulation.co.uk. You find all the information there. It will be either me or the second instructor, Dave. If you do require a real pilot, we also have real pilots. If you do require.
Yeah. That's amazing.
But thank you for choosing our airline. We are gonna get a beer for real. Yeah?
Yes. Let's have that.
That's fine now. So
yeah, thank you very much for letting me come.
It was my pleasure, David.
It was my pleasure, an honor to be here, really.
I will fly with you anytime.
Oh, thank you. You can be my wingman anytime.
Maverick and Goose.
Exactly. No, thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment and thumbs up. And yeah, like I said, I will leave a description in the... No, sorry, I will leave a comment. No, I will leave a link in the descriptions below. There you go. So you can visit the webpage and everything. Yeah, thank you for watching and we'll see you soon. Bye!
Ciao!